Ladies and gentlemen, before we even get too deep into this, all I have to tell you is that if you missed the last match, match number 7 in our Champion of Champions tournament,
making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 236 pounds, Christian.
If you missed match number 7 in our Champion of Champions tournament, you gotta check it out. Quite frankly, something I never thought I would witness even in a video game. Just insanity. To say not even a wrench or a curveball, but if like they somehow combined a wrench and a curveball and combined them together and threw it, it still would not have created the bracket busting damage that I'm sure people would have thought had brackets for this tournament been officially announced. Just, you gotta check it out to see it, to believe it. But we're here right now with Christian Cage, a former NWA champion, Impact Wrestling champion, ECW, WWE version.
And his opponent from Camden, New Jersey, weighing in at 237 pounds, the Natural, Buddy Rogers.
But yes, not only a WWE ECW champion, but a former 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. And he is facing off with the inaugural, the first ever Worldwide Wrestling Federation champion. It is the Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. And quite frankly, a match that I'm hoping, quite frankly, doesn't turn out like the shocker as our last match. And Christian already trying to go hot. Oh, nice counter there. Now this is quite the dichotomy here. Obviously, Buddy Rogers in, I believe, the 40s, but more importantly, in the 50s and 60s, just a tremendous figure in professional wrestling. As we said, the first ever WWF champion. And Christian here, obviously, he's still wrestling today, but quite frankly, really only got started after Buddy Rogers wasn't even around anymore. So to say this would be a clash of styles certainly would not be an understatement. But so far, each man seemingly evenly matched here so far. Christian coming off the top rope again. Sorry, I had to lay out there for a second. My dog is just staring in a hole through my soul, so this will probably be the last match here in this series for today, as obviously I have a bit of more furry matters to attend to. But let's at least get through this match. And Christian has just been wearing down Buddy Rogers now. And Rogers already seemingly hurt, but a hurt torso is not going to prevent him from hitting a nice crossbody there. And I'm pretty sure we never saw Buddy Rogers go to the top rope in the old days, although I admittedly will admit that, yes, I just realized I said admittedly admit. Very the double negative of admitting, but I will say I've never actually watched a Buddy Rogers match, so who knows? Maybe at some point he came off the top. Oh my God, Christian! For a man that had to retire once due to concussions, I do not think those headbutts are a bright idea. Good Lord, that's violent. Oh, and went to follow it up with a headbutt, but a nice scout there by Buddy Rogers and showing him if you really want to hurt a man's head, do it with the sole of your foot. Oh, nice single leg takedown there by Christian. And now throws Rogers off into the ropes and just stomping a mud hole and walking it dry. And yes, he is. Oh, I don't want to know what vile. Oh, come on, Christian, stop with the headbutts, please. You busted him open. There's no need to do it anymore. Oh, but that blood seems to have awakened something in Rogers with a nasty European uppercut. Oh, and a big elbow drop. The man from New Jersey is not taking any guff from the man from Canada. Christian still fighting out of it in a beautiful Northern Lights suplex. Now Christian going up top. Could he be going for either that headbutt again or the frog splash even? And yep, it's the frog splash. And that could be an easy set. Well, I thought he would go for the unprettier, but instead sending a message to possibly one of his later opponents in the match in Edge, or in this tournament in Edge, because obviously he's also in this tournament, but apparently he didn't apply that spear as good as Edge has, because Buddy Rogers got out of it, but too much damage done to the head and neck area. And Christian Cage, quite frankly, making some short work there of Nature Boy Buddy Rogers. I'm not necessarily sure if it would play out that way in a real fantasy match, but hey, that's apparently how it's going to turn out in the Champion of Champions tournament. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us today for these 4 Champion of Champions matchups. And we still got plenty of more on the way. Could we possibly see some more today? Perhaps. Or, as I said before, we might also hop into some My GM mode. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again for joining me for some more Champion of Champions matchups. And either way, whether it's later today or tomorrow, I will catch you all in the next Champion of Champions video. Thank you, everybody, for joining, and peace out.